Hannah is a biblical figure in the Old Testament, known for her faith, perseverance, and ultimately, her joy. Her story is told in 1 Samuel 1-2. Hannah, a devout woman, was married to Elkanah, a kind and loving husband. Despite their happy marriage, Hannah was childless, which was considered a great sorrow in their culture. Each year, Elkanah would take Hannah to the temple to offer sacrifices and pray for a child. One year Hannah's sorrow became too great, and she poured out her heart to God, weeping and praying fervently. She promised that if God granted her a son, she would dedicate him to God's service. The priest, Eli, saw her lips moving but heard no sound and thought she was drunk. Hannah explained that she was praying, and Eli blessed her, saying, "May God grant your request." Hannah conceived and gave birth to a son, Samuel, which means heard by God. She nursed him until he was weaned and then took him to the temple, along with a sacrifice, to fulfill her vow. She presented Samuel to Eli and said, "This is the child I prayed for, and God has granted my request. I dedicate him to God's service for all his life." Eli was moved by Hannah's faith and accepted Samuel, who became a servant in the temple. Hannah returned home, her heart full of joy and gratitude, knowing that Samuel was in God's care. Each year, she would visit Samuel, bringing him a new robe, and Eli would bless her and her husband, saying, "May God give you more children." Hannah had 3 more sons and 2 daughters, but Samuel remained special, a reminder of God's faithfulness and grace. Hannah's legacy lived on through him. Her story inspires us to trust God with our deepest longings and to rejoice in His faithfulness. Please like and subscribe.